Let me explain how you can obtain an estimation of the value of a property in France. French private homes valuation is a difficult exercise because of the relative lack of statistics. So you probably should get help for this. Or maybe try to learn how to do your own valuation. At any rate, if you're buying, don't negotiate without a valuation at hand. And if you're selling, be ready to be flexible. So the first question is, what do you need the valuation for? What is your objective? Because there are several reasons why you might need to get a property valued in France. Which one of the following is yours? Is it buying or selling a property? Or obtaining a mortgage? Or inheritance and estate planning? Or taxation like property taxes or the estate wealth tax? Or insurance purposes? Or finally legal disputes like a divorce? First, a reminder. Property valuation is not a science. Rather, it's a method, adjusted for lots of little property-specific factors. Because unless it's a recent unit, for example in a block with 30 identical apartments, each property is kind of unique. These primary factors are the location, its proximity to amenities, transportation, schools. And it all starts with the neighborhood's general desirability. The property size and condition, square footage, the number of rooms, and the overall state of repair. Or the need for renovation. Also, market conditions like trends in the property market, like supply and demand and seasonal fluctuations. Finally, there are legal and zoning factors. Check out any restrictions on the property's use, planning permissions or outstanding obligations. Now that we put things in perspective, let's see what your options are. First, you can hire a professional valuer. In French, they are called expert immobilier. Use an expert when you need a valuation conducted according to a specific methodology, such as that of a professional organization or certification body. That's usually required by judges for divorce proceedings, or by notaire for inheritance situations, or by banks for mortgage application purposes. One thing you need to know here. In France, real estate experts are indeed trained professionals, but they are not government licensed. Getting a diploma from a private school like those certification bodies is not the same as getting a license to practice by the government. And also the thing about experts is that they are not cheap. In my recent experience, experts will look to charge a minimum of €2,000 for a valuation. So in my opinion, you should use an expert only if you have to. You can also ask property agents. Most in France offer free or low-cost valuations, especially if you're considering selling the property through them. They base their assessment on local market knowledge, recent sales, and the property's condition. It is the easiest thing to do when you're thinking of putting your house on the market and need a quick and basic estimate of its value. And again, most of the time agents won't charge you. But the downside is that not all agents or property salespeople are properly trained to do valuations. Some are better than others. So I guess you get what you pay for. As an alternative, or to confirm the valuation obtained from an expert or from an agent, you can use online valuation tools. Or you can use them to get a rough estimate of property value as a starting point before you seek professional advice. There are several websites that provide instant property valuations. Those sites use algorithms and whatever market data they can get their hands on. The government has even started to provide transactions pricing information. But mind you, while convenient, these tools will not account for the specifics of your property, like its condition or its unique features or the view from the balcony. I repeat, these tools provide only general estimates. About notaire. You may have heard that because they have access to national databases of property sales and market data, notaire have a better grasp of the local property market. Well, I disagree. Notaire only use the valuations provided to them by agents or sellers, and rarely question them. Estimating the value of a property is neither their job nor their responsibility, apart from in very specific situations. Because notaire are not trained to value properties. As for me, when I assist my customers in their search for their French home and I need to assess the value of a property, I use my own method. Which is an analytical approach involving gathering floor plans, estimating base value per square meter, calculating gross value with surface adjustments, factoring in location and features, assessing rental income, and comparing with recent sales. So if you want to know more about it, just stay tuned and watch the next video when I explain everything and provide an example. This video has been brought to you by the French Property Coach. If you're wondering what the name means, it's simple. I help English speakers in navigating French real estate. Whether you're looking to buy or sell a house in France, I can help. If you have a difficulty with an estate agent or a notaire, get help. If you're looking to file for planning permission and are frightened about the paperwork in French, I can help. If you want to make absolutely sure that nothing gets lost in translation, well, I can absolutely help. If you're house hunting, read my free guide about the process of buying a house in France. It covers estate agents, valuation, organizing your search, dealing with lawyers, money issues, the psychology of sellers, running a JIT, and more. It's 100 pages of practical knowledge, gained from my 15 years as a property finder. And with lots of hands-on insight too. Get the link in the video's description below. If you're looking for customized assistance for your own French property project, whatever the project, don't hesitate to reach out. It is that simple. We can have a phone or Zoom conversation, you don't have to commit to anything, and the talk is free. So what do you think? Give it a try.